August 29, 1997. The survivors of the nuclear fire called the war Judgment Day. They lived only to face a new nightmare, the war against the machines.
This video is going to about artificial intelligence. Before we begin this video, I would like to share with you a very interesting artificial intelligence use case. Especially you look at the timeline which it has been able to reduce from several months to seconds. So the particular use case is about an online insurance company. It has been able to use an AI enabled bot for settling of claims. The process took several days, or in some cases several months also, before the claim got settled. But this AI bot has the ability to finish it off from claim receipt, policy reference, fraud detection, payout and customer notification in just 3 seconds. Can you imagine what artificial intelligence can do if such processes are automated on a large scale? Do you know by 2030 what will be the contribution of AI to the global GDP? The global GDP is estimated to be increased by 15%, which amounts to $15.7 trillion across the globe in the year 2030, as mentioned in a report by PWC. So today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. The name of the topic is AI, artificial intelligence. So this video will have 5 different sections where we will talk about types of AI, gains made from AI, impact on different sectors because of AI, how can your business prepare for the AI scenario, and what is the impact on jobs. Do you know artificial intelligence has been divided into how many categories? If you look at a 2 by 2 matrix, then artificial intelligence can be divided into 4 different categories. To make it simple, we would divide it further into 2 parts. One is with human intervention and another is without human in the loop. So with human intervention, we have assisted artificial intelligence. So assisted intelligence is the AI which assists human being in taking a decision. It does not learn from the interactions with the humans. Another category is augmented AI. Augmented AI interacts with the human, learns from it, and also assists the human in taking a decision. Now the no human in the loop. One is automation, another is autonomous intelligence. So the first with no human in the loop is automation. In automation, there is no new task which is being done. These tasks are routine tasks which are done using AI. And the last one is autonomous AI. So this AI is able to take decisions on its own according to the situations and does not require human intervention. So AI can contribute up to $15.7 trillion in the world GDP. So there are going to be gains in the 2 categories. One is the productivity gains and the other gain will be on the consumption side. The productivity gains will be approximately $6.6 trillion and the gains on the consumption side will be $9.1 trillion in the year 2030. This is equivalent to approximately 15% of the global GDP in the year 2030 as estimated in the report. Now we are going to discuss the productivity side as well as the consumption side. In the productivity side, we are going to see automation of the routine activities, and the 2 biggest areas in which this might happen is transportation and manufacturing. On the consumption side, we would see that there are new products which are going to be there in the market. The companies which are going to have access to the data and insights into the data would be able to design products which are better suited to the customer needs and might give them a chance to be a market leader. The companies which are working on the AI would have a rich set of data and it would give them an advantage over their slower moving competitors. And in a period of time, the companies which are relying on the AI data might be way ahead of their slower moving competitors. Labor productivity improvements are going to give a gain of approximately 55% to the GDP from the year 2017 to 2030. Also in the year 2030, 58% of all gains in the GDP would come from consumption side impacts. If we look at how AI is going to impact globally, China is estimated to gain approximately 26.1% gain in its GDP. followed by America, which is going to be approximately 14.5% of its GDP in the year 2030. Developed Asia is going to gain 10.5% of the GDP. The gains for China and America are going to be in the range of 70% of the total gain on the GDP. Remaining 30% would be divided between Europe, developed Asia and developing countries. Now we will discuss about the impacts on different sectors. In the short term, retail is going to have the maximum impact, 57%, followed by technology, which is 47%, then manufacturing and transportation, which is 41% each. Now we will discuss the impact on the top 3 sectors. So the number 1 is retail. In retail, it will impact in 3 ways. One is personalized production and design, anticipating consumer demand. Third is inventory and delivery management. And the biggest benefit the consumer is going to get in retail is on-demand customization as the norm. Now we will try to understand it from the impact of timing. What is possible in the immediate term, what is possible in the medium term, and what is possible in the long term. What we have ready to go is product recommendation based on customer preferences. In the medium term, we would have fully customized products. In the longer term, predicting demands from the market signals. So what are the challenges for the retail? Adapting to this agile system of customized production for the customers. Also, businesses need to gain more trust from the customers regarding their data. Now we come to the second sector, technology, entertainment and communication. There are 2 benefits for this: customized content, and the second one is personalized marketing and advertising. What it means is, if you have a preference for a particular type of advertisement, the advertisement might be tailored specifically for your preference. So now what is the benefit for the customer? He is able to get customized recommendation, search and supply. So now here what we have ready to go is personalized content recommendation for the customers. In the medium term, automated telemarketing capable of having a personalized conversation with the customer. And the longer term potential is that you might see a very specific content based on a very specific use case for you, which means a very personalized content. But there is a barrier to overcome for this particular sector, which is to cut through the noise and to understand what are the preferences of the particular customer and design the content accordingly. Now coming to the third sector, the fintech sector. It is going to have the 3 major advantages. Number 1 is personalized financial planning. Number 2 is fraud detection and anti-money laundering. Number 3 is process automation, not only the back office but also the customer facing processes. So what will be the benefit for the customer? The system is going to offer more personalized and very specific financial advice to the customer. So what do we have which is ready to go for this particular sector? We have process automation and robo advice which is ready to go. In the medium term, we might see customized products based on customer sentiment and preferences. And in the long term, we might see a shift from predictive analytics, which means that certain predictions would be made based on the data, to prescriptive analysis, which means certain advices will be given to the customers in certain areas. Now, what is the challenge for this particular sector? The regulatory acceptance of this new application of technology in the finance domain. So what is it that a business can do in this scenario? So there are certain questions which a business can ask itself. One of them is that they can picture themselves 5 years from now and how they want to see themselves in that particular scenario. So they can ask themselves these questions, work out what AI means for your business, prioritize your response, make sure you have right culture, talent and technology, and fourth, build in appropriate governance and control. Now we will discuss the impact on jobs. So there was a report from BBC that approximately 300 million jobs will be lost. Is this true? So whenever a new technology comes, there are going to be some jobs which are going to get lost, and there are some jobs which are going to be created. We can understand this with the help of an example. If we look at a manufacturing plant, it would have machines for manufacturing, then it would have ERP systems and the layer of software which is on top of the manufacturing plant. So if we look at these two layers, in the core business layer of manufacturing, there might be certain jobs which might be lost, for example, to automation. In the software, there might be certain jobs which might be lost because of consolidation in how software are being managed, and some jobs will be added on the AI layer, which would mean that there would be additional personnel which would be required for developing, building and maintaining this particular AI layer. I hope you found this video useful.